Hey everybody, and welcome back to Here Be Dragons. Let's go ahead and take on this. Don't trust anyone. This was a whole bunch of the little fish. Yeah, that's right. A whole bunch of little fish and the fog. So, if the fog happens... Yeah, okay. Bucket inspection, sure. If the fog happens... It prevents normal salvos, and we definitely want salvos to happen. So we want our dice to be even. The total value is even. It's a normal turn. So they can't take 1s or 6s. So I can leave them a 1 and a 6. I have a sneaking suspicion, though, if I lose initiative, that that it's bad news for us, because then they'll take all the things and leave us with an odd, and we won't get our salvo. But no, go away, fog. So we can leave them with all this 1s and 6s, and they'll just take a 5. I'll take a 2 and a 4. They'll take a 5 into, I guess, underwater attack. Causes 2 damage to all. I think I'll risk that, even though we will lose initiative, but I like the idea of hitting everyone for 3 just right off the bat as they burn the dice. So, of course, we're going to put 2 into rum or beer. Or beer or rum, excuse me. And we'll take a 4 and we'll put it in precise shot. What does that do for me exactly? Causes 2 damage. Doesn't cause the bleed. I mean, an extra salvo would be nice, but we don't have those numbers right now. So let's go ahead and... Nice damage. So they have no salvos because they have 0 attack. Precise shot, I can do 2 damage. Or take you down to 1 and I'll heal you. Healed you because you have only 2 defense. Don't think it really matters because they don't have any salvos, but see what they do. Will they leave me with an odd? Nope. They did not leave me with an odd. Left me with even, which is nice. Like I said, I don't believe there's any reason to bump up my damage or my defense because that only works on salvos and there's no salvos. So take a point there. Take another point in beer rum. Okay, so that's intensifying salvo, extra salvo for all allies and self. I don't see a reason why I should pick one of these over the other. Yeah, so this is my salvo turn. Unfortunately, I kind of have to overkill him. And, kill myself, I suppose. I guess there was a reason why I could have chosen one or the other because I would have blocked one attack. But 3 damage, stopping 3 damage to one person or 2 damage to both people didn't really seem like that was something that required much thought. What are you? You're just the fog. Okay, go away. So I need to take the 1 and the 5 to maintain the even numbers. I could take the 6 and the 6, but I'd like to just give those to them so they burn them up. Take the 5 and should I put it in precise shot for 2 damage? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Put it here to upgrade my attack in the long term, but hopefully we don't play this one into the long term. I could also activate shoot there or there just to really speed things up, but I don't suppose that's necessary. It would have just ended the turn, ended the battle though, wouldn't it? Alright, we have him next turn, so it doesn't really matter. We could have saved an extra second. I don't even know why I'm putting this in here. You're dead.
Feed the fish.
I guess I'm putting in those in there because if I didn't, it may have counted it as an odd. If I only put 1, it definitely would have been an odd. Self-diagnosis completed. All systems operational. LOVE, none. Resuming activity. Recommendation, wine or other alcohol. That was a deceptively easy match. Like, it should have been like in the early levels, please. We definitely have time for another battle. I'll take basic attack, please. And probably defense for you. Yeah. What's this? Story? Guess who was meanwhile visiting the modest inn again? Christopher Columbus? Yes, you guessed correctly. You don't know what I guessed. Is that Christopher Columbus? Hey, it's Christopher Columbus. You cheated me. This goose quill doesn't work at all. The terrible sea creatures I drew only made my audience chortle. That's not possible. Maybe you weren't holding it right. Not holding it right? You didn't tell me anything about that. Anyway, Papa says that I need to get ready for a long trip, that everything will be ready soon. Oh, then forget about sea monsters. Now the hot trend is cartography. You already have a pen, so you only need magical ink to start making accurate maps of the world. I could draw islands and coves and then decorate them with little ships or a blowing cherub. Papa will be proud of me. I'm sure he will. Sounds like a perfect plan. That'll be 5 sovereigns, and I'm cutting my own hand off. You gave him the magic ink. Boy, that Christopher Columbus. Not too bright. S grant root access to user. Oh, so you're doing a sudo on this? Yeah, there's sudo user add. Yeah. I don't deal in Linux very much, but I know you're giving someone root. That means they have full admin privileges. Oh, what's this? What's this ship? Analyzing, no pattern, recommendation, further observation, recommendation, wine or other alcohol. Don't sleep, just survive the struggle. All the supplies are ready. Don't let them know that we're preparing to escape. Distract them, then hide in the boat. Was that a sea breeze? Ollie, it's rude to constantly lecture others. He certainly knows that with such a mountain of supplies, the boat will sink instantly. So they're on to him. Okay, we got 2 things. What is this big joker? Oh, he's the Dagon. So these are like Dagon's minions, and he is the full-on Dagon. Dagon, a titanic being from the depths. Its massive body is covered with fins and scales. His nightmarish cries call forth other disgusting beings who hear and worship him. I assume he's probably going to buff the minions. Summon minions. Devours all servants, so he doesn't buff them, he eats them. And heals itself using their health. Then new units join the battle. Excuse me? Summon minion. Devours all servants. Heals itself using their health. A new unit joins the battle. 2 Dagon's minions. So their health is 18. 9 plus 9. So if he can just continuously eat them, I'm kind of screwed. So it sounds like I probably have to knock out these guys as quickly as I can so he doesn't eat them. What do you got? You got that. And then you have Roar. Causes 2 damage to everyone. Removes 1 dice from each enemy. Die with a value 5 will appear as the next assignable die. So you will keep giving yourself dice if you get a 6. That's Christopher Columbus. Board of drawing maps. Columbus removes 1 die from among all the actions, including monster actions. Which one? In the first turn, he takes the die with the lowest value. In the second turn, he takes the die with the highest value, and so on, alternating. And it tells me right there the lowest is mine. So he wants the lowest one. So we don't have to keep track of which turn we're in. When there are several dice with the same value, he takes 1 from a player action. When there are several dice with the same value, he takes 1 from a player action. That means we can't ever have... Does that mean just the lowest values and the highest values on the specific turns? Or, like, if I play 2 5s, I play 5 and you play 5, that's not the highest or the lowest, but it is a duplicate. Will you take 1? Anyway, so doesn't matter. To find out which die Columbus will steal in the current turn, hover over his skill when it is visible. Remove the die with the lowest value among the actions. Gotcha. Thank you. So we have all the same things before. Intensifying salvo, precise shot. Jeez, look at your attack. Your attack's 5 and damage of 4. So I'm gonna have to use, or defensive 4. I keep saying damage of 4. Defensive 4. I'm going to want to use actions against you because I can't do... I mean, I can only do 5 damage in a salvo. So precise shot would be nice, and shoot there or there would be nice, but I think I probably want to keep healing. So I don't want him to have this 6. You will take the lowest action. So if I take the 2, you'll steal it. So I won't get the heal. So I won't get a heal this turn. I want to take the 6. And do I want to take a 6? Yeah, let's set a bleed on him. That would be nice. I think I'm going to use precise shot on him to set him up with bleed. So we are going to salvo the little guys. I'm going to take another 5 on... Do I want to buff my attack? Or do another... I think I do want to do a something like that. So you'll take the 5 and a 5 and the 2. Christopher Columbus will steal the 2. You may gain initiative because of that, because now you'll have a 10 to my 11. But let's find out. You took the 2. It didn't change initiative. Okay, good. And now you want the highest next time. So something like that. I do want to put the bleed on you. Alright, so you're dead next turn, probably. I do need to get some heals in. He's gonna want to start to... Well, I guess the bleed doesn't really matter. Bleed was a stupid idea. If he's gonna heal himself, that's you will take the highest. So what? Okay. So it said if there's multiples. So if I take 2 5s, if I take a 5 and you take a 5, you'll take it from me. So I don't want to take either 5. I'll take the 2. And Take another... I mean, I could do a 2... Yeah, I'll leave you with a 1. How about that? And that will kill this guy up top. I was thinking about using the 1 to heal myself, but... He took the 5 away, so he can't do his summon minion. Very nice. So, go on this fellow. He should be dead next turn, or this turn, with that extra salvo. It really hurts. Alright, heal you. Oh, yeah, I forgot that when we do that intensifying salvo, it ups our attack. So we're doing more and more attack, which should counter offset. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing you say, counter offset. It offsets his. So you want to take the lowest. So you'll take the... Here's what I want to do. I want to take both the highest numbers. That way the enemy gets this 2 taken away. I will lose initiative, but... Put it back in... Let's put it in precise shot again. I love a heal, but I just can't take a... I can't do it because I don't want to take... get my 2 taken away, so... Go for that. Take the 2. Thank you, Mr. Columbus. Hey, we technically hit him twice. That should have been 2 bleed damages, please. So he did get a 5, and he's going to take it and summon some more minions. Oh, but Christopher Columbus is going to take the highest away, so he's not going to actually get that to pop off. I'll take this. I'll take this. You know what? Since we have so much ink, do I want to shoot there, or do I want a precise shot? I'll take the 3 damage. I don't know if that was really necessary, but... It definitely was not necessary. Alright.
Yo ho ho!
Victory. Man, these levels seem so easy compared to some of the other ones we've been through. I don't mean to jinx myself. Success! Now quickly into the water and let's row with all our strength. Either we'll reach our goal, or someone will find us. We won't surrender to the witch bird. Ah, we've survived 3 days without sleep. Ah, you want to infect a knight, hellbird? I've outsmarted you, witch. And is he going to instantly sink because he loaded too much stuff in his boat? Analyzing. Recommendation, save captain from the sinking boat. Recommendation 2, wine or other alcohol. Observation, Polly is leading the expedition. Recommendation, listen to Polly. Don't listen to Polly. Achievement unlocked, Naval Academy. Despite successes in the fight against the sea creatures, black clouds were gathering over the alchemist. The Chancellor was growing impatient as time passed. The preacher was concerned about the invention of an artificial person. So we have no choice. Your experiment is still broken. This is not my fault. Those crazy lunatics are doing things you wouldn't believe. Do not care. The preacher wants to snoop on your experiments. That will attract the Order's eyes to the entire court. Now, when we are so close, I expect you to solve this. You are certainly perceptive enough to understand what I mean. I'm not interested in the details. I expect results. There's the preacher. What are you going to do? Are you attacking the preacher? No, you're going out to sea with the breacher. Are you going to then explode the ship that the breacher's in? All right, we're at number 12. We're heading towards. We've rounded this part of Africa. We've head out into the ocean, heading towards Brazil somewhere. I'm not going to play this level, but I at least want to see what it looks like. Fernando de Noronha. A big problem or a trifle. A famous person. It's my life, and I'll do what I want. I'm going to sail on an ocean jaunt, Captain Trifle. Alright, what are we dealing with, Captain Trifle, in the next episode? Some undead guys. What is this urgent trip, and why has the Chancellor still not sent you to the tower for questioning? I was too soft. When you return, the Order will investigate your actions. I will crawl on my knees to the inner sanctum of the Order, like the smallest of grubs. But while the evil is weakened, we must enter its nest. The captain of the expedition has become a royal favorite. Well, finally some action. Do not be afraid, people. Stand behind me and watch. You are safe. Such monsters are a trifle for me. So, when we do this battle next episode, the acid explodes. Units may react differently to the explosion. To learn more about the explosion, hover over the icon next to a character when it's visible. Yeah, causes damage. I guess you guys don't have any, you're immune to the acid, is that? So we got Undead's Call, Trident, Poison Spit. So a lot of poison and acid and just general damage over time, it seems like. We have our own poison. And we have some heals. But I think that's where we end this episode. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. And hope to see you again next time.